Hello, friends, and welcome to today's episode. A very old woman lost her daughter, but that was just the first of many terrible things to happen to her. She had bad luck after bad luck and was weak because she didn't know what would happen next. Nellie Marindie Alvarez, who was 78 years old, went through more pain than most people do in their whole lives. She lost her beloved child in a terrible car accident, and she was left to raise her grandson by herself. After her daughter died, Marindie Alvarez was very sad, but taking care of her grandson helped her feel better. But after the traumatic event, she had to deal with another unexpected and terrible problem. In November 2022, Marindie Alvarez was kicked out of the home she had lived in for over 20 years by her son-in-law. He did this through a judge. Even though Marindie Alvarez paid for the house's services, like the property tax and fees, he was not allowed back in and was thrown out like a stranger. The case went to court, and a judge in Piedecuesta, Colombia, told the woman to leave her home. He locked the door and gave her nothing but the clothes on her back. The judge wouldn't let Marindie Alvarez take any of her things, not even the ones she loved the most. Since then, the woman has had to live on the street in front of the house that she used to live in. She was out in the weather and couldn't get anything she needed to live. Marindie Alvarez's health also got worse, and the look of sadness on her face showed how cruel and unfair she had been treated. The fight was about who was the true owner of the land, and the woman's son-in-law said it was his. The neighbors of Marindie Alvarez were the ones who told the media about her story. They wanted justice for the senior woman who had been left in such a dangerous situation. The neighbors were shocked and angry, and they told her she had every right to be in her house. A woman who knew Marindie Alvarez said that the old woman was treated badly. Marindie Alvarez wasn't there when the lock was put on, and he didn't know about it ahead of time. The community was looking for an answer and hoping that justice would win. Ludi Tolosa, a friend, also gave. As soon as we saw that he was there, we gave her a place to stay, food, clothes, and everything she needs to wash herself and her clothes. I don't know why the judge decided that she had to sleep outside. Marindie Alvarez walked around the streets every day wearing the same clothes and carrying a backpack. She even slept on the street, and when people found out, they helped her. They asked that her house be given back to her so that she could spend her last years there in peace and comfort. They also hoped that the rule would protect the rights of older people, who are often at risk of being used or abused. Marindie Alvarez lost weight because of the terrible situation, and she felt sad as she tried to figure out what to do next. Even the town of Piedecuesta didn't have any sympathy for her situation. The sad woman who had no place to live said, "I smile on the outside, but I'm crying on the inside, and I'm getting worse." The community came together to support Marindie Alvarez's cause. As a sign of their support, neighbors put up posters asking for the rights of the old. A defense lawyer also helped Marindie Alvarez fight her case and try to change the judge's decision. Tolosa's neighbor said, "I get that they are waiting for the Supreme Court's decision, but they are taking a long time and will make their decision when Marindie Alvarez is too old to enter." If the woman's son-in-law ended up getting the house and Marindie Alvarez was kicked out for good, the community said they would take matters into their own hands and take her things back. It's good to see that people in the community are working together to get justice for Marindie Alvarez. Her story shows us that the world needs more kindness, sympathy, and understanding. That's it for today, friends. Please let us know what you think about this story. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon for more amazing stories.